Hey, good morning. It's Maria from MommyLoveTech, and we are here in Las Vegas at the New Media Expo where commerce meets content. And we are hanging out with Farnoosh Brock, one of the, are you one of the speakers for the event?
I was a speaker
You were a
here,
speaker,
yes.
So welcome to
Thank
our
you.
live broadcast here
Yep.
on Google+. We're the official correspondents for the New Media Expo here. And thank you guys for watching on air. Make sure you plus and comment, please. And we want to know a little bit more about Farnoosh, of course, but we want to introduce you first to everybody that's hanging out with us this morning. We do have Deanna, who's hanging out with us from Reno this morning. We've got Justin, who's hanging out with us from Brighton. He's in England. Kempton is in Calgary, Canada.
Hi.
We've got Trev, who is in England as well. And we may see a couple of other people pop up here during our hangout. But we wanted to know more about why you're here, Farnoosh, at the New Media Expo.
Okay, excellent. Well, 2 years ago I came and it changed my life.
It did.
I changed my everything. I basically went home and I started taking my blog as seriously, not as a hobby, but I started taking it seriously like a business. And then I quit my big fancy job and I turned this into a full-blown business. And I've been coming since then. I spoke in New York in 2011 and it's just been an amazing event for me. So it's a great place to be.
Your blog, your website is called Prolific Living.
Correct, Prolific Living, yes.
And what is that blog about?
I talk about smart habits for rich living, and I help people make really difficult career transitions specifically, and build their confidence, and also take care of their health with green juicing. So it's very specific things that I focus on, and it's really a personal development blog to help you be the best person you can be.
And speaking of the best persons you can be, we do have a bunch of people here in the hangout. Chris just joined us, actually. Chris Yates, he's joining us from Dallas. And if you guys have any questions or comments, just get my attention and I'll go to you for sure. But what we're interested in, people who are interested in perhaps coming to the New Media Expo, is they do have a blog. They do have a passion for what they're doing, but it's the transition and trying to make it
a business?
Yeah, business.
Yes.
Right. How did you make that happen?
Well, you have to first think that you can do it and believe you can do it, that the mental aspect comes first, and then the rest of it follows. Really, I think that's the hardest part, to think that you can do it, because I only knew how to be an employee, and now I have a successful business. I just hired my husband. So I think that the mental aspect is really, really important. You have to get over the mental barriers. But then beyond that, you have tools, resources, people that can help you. You have to build a network when you're here. That's the best part, I think, the people that you meet. The sessions are great, the keynotes are inspiring, but the people are going to help you get there, and then you can help them with what they're doing. So I think building your relationships is going to be the best investment of your time.
And your website, is it primarily written articles, or is there video on it?
Yes, I also have a podcast, so I do all the content myself. I blog, and I also have a podcast, the Daily Interaction Podcast, where I talk about how if you know how to communicate well enough, you can get anything you want in life. And so I help people do that. And I also do videos, and I have a lot of products and services around my passions and books that I've been writing.
Yes, you're an accomplished author as well.
Thank you. Thank you. I love writing. I love writing. So I recommend writing to everyone. So there's Stephen King. I just finished reading his On Writing book. Great book.
He has an amazing book about the discipline of writing.
On writing.
Yes.
Yes,
On writing.
yes.
Yeah.
On writing. It's fantastic.
The audiobook is great.
I
Can
just
I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Can I ask a question? So what kind of tools, like in 2013 now, what kind of tools would you recommend someone who want to get into the business to use? And how would you suggest someone who aspires to write their first book? What tips?
As writers, okay, I thought you meant in general, and I was going to say Google Plus, of course. But no, as writers, I have been using Scrivener, which up to now I was just using Evernote and organizing my chapters. But Scrivener is fantastic for helping you write. I've written 2 books already since November. I'm finishing the second one. It's due to my publisher next week. And Scrivener is just brilliant. It's the #1 tool I use. So, and then there is another one called which is just, it blanks out everything else on your screen. It plays classical music for you. So if you have problems with distractions, I also use that one. That one is free. Scrivener is a premium product, but it's worth every penny. So it has helped me greatly. I hope that helps.
And then one last question. How would you say it has changed the sphere of blogging in the last couple of years. You've been going the last several years.
Right. I think there's always new tools, new plugins, new systems, new social media aspects. Like I see now this year that Google Plus is really big. I'm definitely going to focus on it even more. But I think the original philosophy that you need to write and need to create something that's of value so you can build the foundation of a business on it, that's the same. So you have to create valuable content. Content is still king.
Content is king. That's the common theme that I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Check out Farnoosh Brock and her blog. It's called prolificliving.com. Farnoosh, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Maria.
Enjoy the rest of the expo.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Cheers.
Good luck at the craps table. She loves craps, by the way.
Yes, I love craps. Don't spread that around, please. Cheers. Bye.
Yeah.
You have a photo.
It'll be our little secret, just between you and us and everybody watching on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Yes, that's just our little secret.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bet on the roller.
Bye-bye.